We passed the Cape Verde Islands. Pretty impressive, 3,000 meter cliffs and big breeze acceleration along the coast. We sort of short jibe down the coast and trying to avoid the wind shadow and enjoying the trade winds right now. And the next couple of days, sounds like the breeze is going to get a little bit lighter, pretty fluky, and we're going to enter the Doldrums. So
welcome back. I'm Jenny Tulloch, and this is the Inside Track. In the last 24 hours, we've seen a big split around the Cape Verde Islands, with Dongfang race team coming back from a broken rudder to take the southerlymost position. With more pressure, Dongfang were able to soak lower, setting up for a somewhat risky course furthest south through the Cape Verde Islands. Montfray and Vestas took the center route. The other four teams played it conservative, avoiding going through the islands and their risk of wind shadows altogether. This set up for a huge east-west split of the fleet, and while the southeast paid early, the west had better breeze this morning, and the fleet converged, almost in line, headed towards the Doldrums. There's an onboard reporter on each of the boats sending back photos, video, and text, and there's a team in-house here that's receiving that. They're the watch producers. Mark Cavell is an Olympic silver medalist. He was an onboard reporter himself, and he's here with me now. Mark, can you tell us about this new role of watch producer?
Well, we're the conduit in between the media on the outsides of the race and the OBRs on board. And we manage all the media requests and asking the OBRs to film. And as they produce the stuff, we take their media and then push it out into the world.
And it's 24/7, right?
24/7. We've got 3 of us on this watch.
So what can we expect for the teams over the next 24 hours?
Well, it's champagne sailing, flying south in great conditions, and knowing that any time now they're going to, well, in the next 10 hours they're going to probably hit the Doldrums, and they don't quite know how bad that's going to be when it's there. You know, whether it's going to be really, really, really light conditions, or they might just eke through on a few little puffs of wind still through the Doldrums.
That was our question earlier. We asked the sailors what they're going to expect out of the Doldrums.
Okay. Once you get into the Doldrums, how much is it luck getting through it? How much is it navigational expertise? And how much is it the sailors on deck watching the clouds around you?
Well, it's a mixture of all those things. You make your choice now where you want to be. That's done. You've got no choice once you get to the Doldrums, and then you've got to work your way around the clouds that you get dealt. There could be some bad clouds. You could stop in them, but you've got to really know how to negotiate that, and that's where the crew play a pretty important role in having the right sail up and going the right way when things don't go your way. So it's never as simple at Doldrums, but you know, typically the first person in is the first person out. So we just have to wait and see now. There's no see what happens.
That's Capey's take. So next we checked in with the professor.
I think the reality is if you're 60% right on the clouds, you're doing well.
Okay.
So it's better than luck, but not much. You looking at the size of the clouds this morning. Some of the cells are 80 miles across, so you haven't got a lot of capacity to alter course to avoid them. What you can do is with some of the smaller clouds, anticipate that they're raining and try and dodge them a bit, but eventually one of them will roll you. You just hope that it goes in your favour, the odds, because you can easily win or lose 50 miles in a sked.
So do you have to prepare psychologically for the Doldrums, knowing it can, you know, be a bit of a lottery?
I guess you do. This is the 14th time, I think, and so I'm feeling more relaxed than before because I know how random it can be.
It's going to be a tough few days ahead for the sailors as they enter the flukiness of the Doldrums. We'll keep you updated here tomorrow on the Inside Track.